Alright, what is up, y'all? We are back to our next part of Silent Hill 3 Let's Play, and we are on the most exciting part of the entire game, far and away, the subway train. Alright. I'm just kidding, this part is really lame, and the next part, the part we're about to get to, is my least favorite. I think I mentioned that already. Maybe in the last part. But here we go. Just running down this train. This runaway train. I was gonna try and link together like 10 rock songs with the word train in it, and I just decided no. Damn! Oh my god! It's moments like that they make me wish up that I picked up the bulletproof vest. Because now instead of like a fractured sternum, she would have a light scratch. All too full of demons. I think that's the quote. If you know who I'm talking about, if you know who I just directly referenced, place it in the comments below. You know you're really putting videos on YouTube when you start eliciting comments from your audience. Want to know what? Fuck it. Also, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe and leave the name of your favorite kind of bread in the comments. It really helps the algorithm. Hopefully I can get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends or something like that. So this train sure is a thrill ride, isn't it? I'll get sponsored by Raycon. I think this level got bored with itself and gave up. Oh. Great. Now we have to go through the whole rest of this game with scraped up ass knees. Okay, now we're in the next awesome, exciting part of the game. The Underpass, I think it's called. I call them the shitty tunnels that I hate. That's my name for them. Now, sometimes the camera does this stupid nonsense where it swings around and points at Heather's front side. It didn't do it this time. When I did like my practice playthrough, it did that though. And I was prepared to bitch about it, and now I don't even get to bitch about it. Oh. I'm doing this from memory, so give me a second. Okay, let's talk about how effectively this is. Okay, let me get my thoughts together here. Let's talk about how effective that is as a nightmare section. Like, I am playing this game at 3:57 p.m. on January the 8th. It is completely bright outside, like not a cloud in the sky, literally. And yet, I find myself almost like shaking during that part, just because you can't see, and the music and the monsters and shit, the controller's shaking, like, God. They just don't make him like this anymore, man. I'm playing through a game now called Death House, and it's pretty close, but the controls, if you can believe it, are even worse than the game, or even worse than these controls. Right, now this is an important juncture. Okay. Yeah, Murder House. Definitely pretty scary so far. Like, pretty scary. I'm not, like, too far into it yet. Not too far into it yet. But, the controls almost killed the experience. They almost kill it entirely. Heather should grab a full one. Like, if there are one... Ooh, health drink. If there are one. If there is one, she should grab it and, you know, have it for the ride. She's gonna need it, like, at the end of the game, or really any other moment during the game. Okay, alright. Trying to learn to just work with the camera angles the game gives you. I've been like instinctively trying to put it behind her, but you waste precious time doing that and end up getting attacked. It's tank controls, so like, they work a certain way every time you can count on it. The thing about it is, shit. The thing about it is, I never had an issue in Resident Evil. When you play Resident Evil, once you learn it, it's not a big deal because the camera angles are fixed. They don't move no matter what. So you get used to it real fast. It's like if you move to a country and you don't speak the language, you don't have any help, you just have to kind of find your way. As far as I understand it, that's how you learn a language the fastest. You just immerse yourself totally and you give yourself no outs. That's what Resident Evil did with this camera angles, and that's what this game doesn't do. It's like it lets you cheat and pull out a pocket translator anytime you want to. I hope my analogy made sense. No, I don't speak two languages. I tried to learn to speak a foreign language once and I failed. I didn't fail as much as I just gave up. Like, I'm sure many of you did as well. It's not an affront, it's just learning a foreign language is hard. Especially if English is your first language. I wonder how Akira Yamaoka came up with these sounds in this soundtrack. It is so effective. I cannot, like... I could go on and on and on and on about this soundtrack. It's menacing. It's like it's out to get you. I don't think I've ever thought of music as that until I played the first Silent Hill. Alright, so we get... the oil. We're going to go into the next room. Next hallway down, I guess. What are we at, about the 9-minute mark here? We're doing pretty good. Let's keep going. I could have gone back and saved back there, but why don't we keep on? Why don't we press on and get all the way through this area? We'll save at the office building. Will you throw the switch? Throw the first switch. Now, if I have ever seen a realistic looking pulley in a game, I'm looking at one now. Oh, don't take it away. Well, at least we got to experience it together. Okay. Fuck, where do we go? Oh, how about up these stairs? And up these stairs. I remember this annoying the shit out of me the last time that I did it on this screen. Like I do practice runs on this screen because it's like I think it's abnormally dark, and I think that has to do with the very low quality capture card that I'm using. So I'm just kind of getting used to it. Practicing on my like regular TV, I actually typically have my PlayStation 2 plugged into an LCD that I've had for about 20 years. It still works perfectly fine. But doing practice runs on there doesn't help in this because I can actually see what I'm doing there. I have to kind of muscle memorize this a little bit. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 a lot as well. And I just had the knee-jerk urge to like hit the R button as she reached the edge of the stairs so that I could get a mini turbo. I swear I actually reached for the button and everything. Oof. Okay. The thought of being waist deep in water in this place is fucking revolting. Hang on. I could swear there was something in the water under there. There, you see it? Look at that. Look at that. Like, just left at 6 o'clock. I don't know if that's like a blip in the graphics or something, but I feel like there's supposed to be something laying there. Now that's a lot of garbage. An ampule! Awesome! Yay! I honestly did not know that was going to be there. We all know, right guys? We know. Let's see. See, now it's not there anymore. Is it? I'm gonna... Alright, indulge me. I'm gonna try this one more time. It's gone. Alright, I don't know. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. Smash that like button. I actually meant to hit this button and I scratched my head. I think I need to go straight across. That's what I think the next direction is. Ew. Gross. Now we have scraped up knees and trench foot to run around the rest of this game in. I guess we are ultimately going home, so maybe Heather will be afforded a chance to, like, wash her feet and change her shoes. Whoa! That one just missed. That must have been what got me from behind the other time. It's like even the leftover soundtrack, it hasn't quite stopped yet. I have the hair dryer. That's what I need. I need to read this. I love how he says he's going in there to beat the thing's head in. I'm going in there to beat that thing's head in. feel like that could be pasted on literally every door in this game. Now, I often talk about how I think that Heather would have very bad PTSD after this ordeal, uh, and like just look at this room, or look at as much of it at least as you can see. Like you see this egregious, gigantic amount of blood here. Like, and I think if you can see like you're supposed to be able to, you'll see that the bridge is out or something. Okay, just this by itself. So now watch. Here's what we're gonna do in this room. We're going to grab the hairdryer, and we're going to electrocute the shit out of this thing in here. God only knows what that is attached to, right? Just this. I would need to go to therapy, like, for years, just after this room by itself, without electrocuting the thing. Anyways, there's also this thing where if you drop your lead pipe in here, you can get a gold, a silver, or both pipes from a magical fairy or something, but I honestly want to make sure that I have the strength of the lead pipe to get me through the rest of the game, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hang on to my lead pipe. Oh, you see? I just did that. It was like knee-jerk. I didn't even mean to do it. God. Okay. All right. This is not good. Oh, it's okay. If those knees weren't scraped up before, they are now. I don't remember what way it is. No. Good Lord. You see, this is where horrible controls can really screw you. I would never have done that on purpose. Oh, no. God! But there's no more. I can't see him. I mean, I can't... Could any of you actually see that coming? I couldn't see it coming. Maybe if I wasn't playing the game in the middle of the day. Nary have I thought of something as ordinary as a hallway as being completely horrifying, but Silent Hill has made it happen. Shit, the first game makes doors scary. Just the sound of the doors opening in the first game is, in the Nightmare School especially, it's really creepy. Doors. I'm talking about doors. All right, we're back. Sorry, I had to go check on something. And this is where I want to go ahead and stop for today. We are at the construction site. Now, I used to hate this part, like the construction site / office building. I used to strongly dislike this part of the game, but having picked it back up, it's actually one of my favorites. And so I'm looking forward to getting into it. And I'm glad we have the subway and shit behind us. If you're still with me, I do appreciate it. Slam that subscribe button. I'm just kidding. All right. We will see you next time.